Hello everyone and welcome back. This is the first video of 3 of my Christmas Tablescape series. So I hope that you enjoy this. This is my rustic kind of elegance theme with this beautiful evergreen color palette that I really hope that you will enjoy. Now I have also DIYs in this video, and I will be referencing some other videos for you to take a look at where I have some of the DIY projects a little bit more detailed. So let's get started. This is one of the big DIYs here. This is an oversized canvas art, and I have a little clip there in the left hand corner where you can see me doing a fast version of how I put that together and assembled it. And now I'm actually putting this new tapestry just right over top of it with just some thumbtacks, so you can use this same DIY that you've seen me do in another video and then redo it to make it to whatever season you would like. That will be in the information card in the video, so that you can go ahead and click on that and see that full DIY if you're interested. Now I just go ahead and layer up some beautiful table runners of different textures. I have a rustic burlap, and then on top of that I put a very elegant green velvet table runner and also this green moss table runner that I got from Hobby Lobby in the spring. Then I'm going to go ahead and layer in different types of evergreens. So I put out first a garland, then layer in some different types and varieties of picks. I have a couple of DIYs that you're going to see here as well. The log stands I did in that mega canvas art video, and these crystal trees, I have another video that I did those in, and I'll go ahead and put that in the information card in the video. You can click on it if you're interested. Now this time we did a acrylic pour, so just go ahead and get some colors in a cup, thin them out with Elmer's glue, and get these canvases from the Dollar Tree. They're a really nice size, and of course only $1 a piece. And when you do an acrylic pour, you just layer all the paints that you thinned out in one cup, and then you just pour them on the canvas. And the real magic happens when you start to move that canvas back and forth, and you see all the layers of paint kind of present themselves and create all this beautiful veining, and it really made some interesting designs. If you've never done a acrylic pour before, I've done a lot of videos that go into some more details on how to do that than I did right now. But when you put them out to dry, I recommend that you put them with a bowl in the center, because when the acrylic paint starts to dry, it'll cause the edges to contract, and so that way when your placemat dries fully, it sits flat instead of being a little bit bowed up at the edges. The other thing is, sometimes when it's drying, you'll see a little bit of dripping coming down over the edges. Just take your finger and wipe that away periodically until that is stable. Now once they're dry, they're going to be matte in appearance, and then you want to use something to make them nice and shiny. I use the satin finish, or at least two. You can use matte if you'd like, but use something to finish them out. And then I went ahead and I wanted to finish the backs out on how these placemats turned out, so that they're a nice finished product and they're nice and tidy. So I took this felt that I had left over from a project, and I just went ahead and glued that to the back. You do that with a glue stick, and you do it a little bit at a time, smooth that out, and this really makes a nice finished product. Now you can choose to use these with a charger or not. I chose to use mine with a charger, but it does make the placemat a little bit less visible, but I really like a layered look when it comes to my table setting. Now remember that little trick that I taught you about your table settings. Everything with 5 letters in it, like the word right, goes on the right hand side, so your knife and spoon is on the right, and your forks, like the word left, is 4 letters and on the left. So that'll help you keep it in memory if you forget. And this little table setting place card is so cute. This is actually really simple. I just got rosettes from the Dollar Tree and these little place tags from the Dollar Tree. You stack up some of the rosettes, put on a little bell on top, and it just makes this cute little wooden decor piece that I know that your guests will enjoy. Now I'll show you how to fold your napkin so that it looks like a Christmas tree. You fold it in half, and then you fold it again, and so you take it so that your points then are pointing all down. And what you want to do is fold each one of those points to the top, but a little bit of space in each one. So not just kind of folded over, but a little bit down. I'd say maybe a centimeter, a little bit less possibly. Then once you have them all folded up, flip it over and turn those pieces down to create a point top for your Christmas tree. Now you'll want to tuck under each one of those points to create the layers of your Christmas tree. Usually this looks nicer if they're all folded down under, but since I have that threaded border on mine, unfortunately if I fold it underneath, you'll see the back end of that and it wouldn't look as nice. So you do see me fold a couple of them up, but for you I would recommend that you fold them all under unless you have a similar detailing on your napkin. The last part is folded under, and there you go. You have a Christmas tree to put on your table setting to wow your guests. And this is the final look of the table. I really felt inspired by this deep cabin woods feeling. So I imagine this little cabin in a scene in the woods who went outside and brought things in from nature to decorate their home for the holidays. And so it's very rustic, but also with the touches of the elegant fabrics of the velvets, it makes it also quite beautiful and elegant. This style of green is also very trendy, so I'm very curious to hear what you think about it and if you would be considering doing green in your dining room this season. So guys, I'll see you next week for another tablescape video, and I hope that you subscribe so you can stick around to see when it's posted. Thank you so much. Bye bye.